There's a blood drive on campus today. We'll let you know how you can donate.
And the Athletic Advisory Board for WSU met earlier today. We'll give you the details of what was discussed tonight on Murrow News 8.
From the Northwest Public Broadcasting Studios on the campus of Washington State University, this is Murrow News 8.
Happy Wednesday, everyone. I'm Monique Ledesma.
And I'm Ethan Kramer. Welcome to Murrow News 8.
The WSU Athletic Advisory Committee met today looking at options for scheduling WSU sports in the next couple years. At that meeting, they talked about the possibility of WSU and Oregon State staying a two-school conference during a 2-year grace period allowed by the NCAA. A source told Murrow News 8 an option called what's called an affiliate membership, in which certain sports participate in competing with another conference without being a full member. This would allow WSU and OSU to continue to compete for access to the NCAA tournament. While looking into their team looking out for the team future, no formal decisions have been made as they are looking at deadlines like transfer portal windows. They also talked about ongoing lawsuits against the Pac-12 and the University of Washington, but no new information was given.
A blood drive took place on the WSU campus this afternoon. I went out to see what was going on. An opportunity to donate blood on the WSU campus was available this afternoon. A former combat vet says, if you can, you should.
Just if you can, you should. I mean, I'm an organ donor as well. I was a combat medic when I was in the Army, so I've seen what it. If you got blood, you can donate, or if you can help, you should help.
But the question becomes, how are you able to donate?
You can always walk in. Most of the time we do have available appointments where you can walk in and you can just say, hi, I want to donate, and 90% of the time we can take you.
But the importance of getting blood drawn goes a lot deeper than just a poke to the arm.
Donating is really good. We've got a lot of people in hospitals who get traumatic accidents, cancer patients. There's different types of donations that are good for different things.
If you missed the opportunity to give blood today, go to Vitalant.org, put in your zip code, and find a way to give blood in your community.
As we start off election season, we say goodbye to the longest-serving Pullman Mayor, Glenn Johnson. He was first appointed in 2004 and announced earlier this year that he would not run for the re-election. Councilor Francis Benjamin and Deborah McNeil, longtime Pullman residents, are competing for this seat. Their names will appear on the general election ballot. The two candidates will be having a voter forum October 18th from 6:30 to 8 p.m. at the Neal Public Library.
The local Washington housing market has dropped to a median home price of below $300,000 for the first time this year. The Whitman County Association of Realtors released its September housing numbers. The average home sold in Whitman County for under $360,000. That's down $50,000 from August. The number of homes on the market remains high, with 98, which is the second most in the last 3 years. Homes were on the market for an average of 46 days in September, which is up from August and from a year ago. SEL's founder Edmund Schweitzer will be inducted into the University of Idaho Academy of Engineers tomorrow. He is one of 5 alumni and leaders in the field inducted for the personal contributions to engineering leadership, education, and service to the profession.
Well, December grads still have lots to do before they can walk across that stage.
And find out what important event for grads is happening tomorrow after the break.
Well, it's almost time to toss those grad caps for those December graduates, but they might want to pick it up first at the graduate fair going on tomorrow at the Bookie from 9 a.m. to 4 p.m.
Well, Monique, we've seen a lot of nice weather of late and a lot of color on those trees.
Yeah, honestly, I'm going to take full advantage of this nice warm weather that we still got going on, so I'll wear my dresses as long as it's still warm out.
Well, Brendan, he's over at the weather wall. Are we going to see this trend continue?
Well, thanks, guys. I'll get to that in a little bit during the 5-day forecast, but today's a great day to go outside. Highs of 69 degrees. You know, it's kind of unusual for this time of year, so enjoy it while you can. But we do see the fall weather coming in here at the sunset at 5:56 tonight, you know. First time dropping below 6 p.m. Kind of sucks, but moving on tomorrow. High of 73 degrees. So if you are going to head out to that grad fair, beautiful day outside. And then coming up on this weather, let's take a look at the state map, you know. Sun, and a little bit more sun across the state. Over here in Olympia and Seattle, you know, highs over in the high 60s, which is really nice. Over here in the middle of the state, we got those low 70s, and same over here with Pullman and Spokane. So enjoy this fall weather while you can, because it's going to get a little chilly here in the 5-day forecast. But we do have some nice warm days all the way until Saturday, you know, 73, 73, 72. But on Sunday, we see that quick drop off into the 60-degree weather. It should look like some fall weather coming up here on the Palouse in a little bit. So back to you guys over at the desk.
The basketball teams are starting the preseason off strong. We'll have which player to look out for this upcoming season.
And a live look at an event hosted by the basketball teams next.
The WSU golf team has been busy this week at the 2023 Visit Stockton Pacific Invitational. The team is being led by Preston Bebich, who is currently tied for second place in the tournament with a score of 13 under par for the week. The Cougs are currently tied for third place as a team. For the first time in program history, the Washington State University women's basketball team was voted to the preseason AP Top 25 poll. Last season, the Cougs won the Pac-12 championship to secure their third straight trip to the NCAA tournament. The Cougs will open the season at 24th in the nation when they face off against Cal Poly on November 6th. The team is led by All-American guard Charlize Ledger-Walker, who was named to the Ann Myers Drysdale Award watch list. It is awarded to the best shooting guard in Division I basketball. Well, speaking of the basketball teams, the WSU basketball teams are taking part in a pretty cool event this afternoon. Our reporter Austin Samuels is on Greek Row to tell us a little bit more. Austin?
Thanks, Brendan. We're here at the Beta Theta Pi fraternity here on Greek Row. We've got the Greek community here. We've got the WSU basketball teams here. We've got the zoo crew here. I'm standing here with the president of Beta Theta Pi, Ryan. Ryan, tell us about what's going on out here today, man.
So basically, guys, we got a Greek Row versus Beta basketball tournament going on here. How it's working is we got 6 guys from other houses, and 6 of our guys in kind of a fun, collaborative event. We really want to highlight some of the positive impacts that Greek life is having in the community, and we thought a partnership with WSU Athletics was a great first step. So we're thrilled about this event. It's been pretty awesome.
Yeah, we're here at halftime right now. We got some games going on, but I mean, the crowd has just been absolutely electric. I mean, talk about this atmosphere here so far.
Yeah, it's been awesome. We've gotten a really good turnout here. I mean, we got the full cheer team here, both men's and women's teams. It's definitely been something special that for our house, I think we're never going to forget. So definitely the atmosphere has been pretty electric so far.
I mean, I know your team's up right now, playing well. We got, guys on the team out here, reffing this game. Be honest with me. You pay anybody off?
We might have. We might have. I don't want to say it, but it's a possibility.
Thanks a bunch, Ryan. Everybody getting excited for the men's and women's opener coming up on November 6th. Thanks a bunch. Back to you guys at the desk.
Thanks, Austin. Looks like a great time out there. But for the Cougs on the soccer pitch, they've got another big weekend coming up at the lower soccer field. Our reporter Austin Samuels gives you an inside look at the Cougar soccer.
1-0 at halftime last Friday. WSU Cougar soccer needed a spark.
I had to light a fire at halftime. I won't repeat what was said at the halftime locker room show.
Whatever was said worked. The Cougs put the pressure on Cal the entire second half, but we're still searching for the equalizer with only 2 minutes to go.
We kept getting chances, so I was like, a goal's coming, like something's gonna happen. We are playing too well right now for something not to happen.
The game-tying goal eventually came off the left foot of junior midfielder Rahana Reed on this putback, giving WSU their first tie of the season.
I was ready for like the second half to come. Like I didn't want to lose this game. None of us wanted to lose that game. So
the Cougs now return home to the lower soccer field for one more weekend, starting off on Thursday night against a tough Colorado Buffaloes team.
So we got to dictate what we want to do against Colorado. We got to put the ball in the net, and we got to stop giving up soft goals. I mean, we're hungry. We're irritated, I'll be honest with you.
On Sunday, WSU will finish off their regular season at home and will honor their decorated senior class on Senior Day before kickoff at 1 o'clock against a struggling Utah Ute squad.
It's been a great run for these young ladies. For Bridget, she's been a part of a College Cup team. It's been an honor and a privilege to coach those young ladies.
Take a look at your screen. Here's the schedule for this weekend at the lower soccer field, getting kicked off on Thursday night. Reporting in Pullman, I'm Austin Samuels, Murrow News 8.
X, formerly known as Twitter, is testing out a new system.
Find out what feature you might have to pay for on the app after the break.
It's okay to be scared. You don't have to be so strong.
Strength is not optional. This is my mother, my purpose. Real muscle is lifting her spirits between bedpans and bad news from doctors that doubt her strength. Strength is buried in bills, managing meds, and swallowing those moments of, Mom, it's me, your daughter. Remember? My strength is super, but I'm still human, right?
Look who's here. There she is. Thanks for your patience.
How you feel?
If you're caring for a loved one, visit aarp.org/caregiving for care guides and community, or call 1-877-333-5885.
Welcome back. Social media platform X is formally known as to stop bots as of right now. There is no set date for the program to roll out globally.
Well, thank you guys so much for tuning in. If you missed any of our previous shows, be sure to check us out, and good night.